Hey everybody, something slightly different here today. Usually I open up retro boxed PC games, like here's one I'm going to do in a future video. But today I have this thing called the Go Gamer Portable. And this is like a little mini retro system that's being sold at drugstores and stuff like that. It's like 20 bucks. They've been selling like the Genesis flashback and the Atari flashback and stuff like that. And then somebody made this thing. It's a couple of years old already, and it's honestly something I would never buy. But someone got it for one of my kids as a present, and they're like, "I don't want this. Like, Dad, do you want to open it up on your YouTube channel?" And I'll tell you why I pretty much think this is a piece of garbage. The box is actually sort of nice because it has a magnetic flap here on the front, and you can open up and see these games, and you can see the device. But basically, it supposedly comes with 220 games, and it says puzzle, strategy, racing, action, combat, sports. But I mean, all the games it says retro games, but these games that they're showing here in the pictures, they all look like mobile games or something, like generic sort of garbagey mobile games that you could either or go online and play a Flash game as long as Flash is still working. There's like nothing here really of any substance that I can tell, and I mean, I guess it could be fun for some kid who doesn't really know anything about gaming. But if I'm gonna buy like a retro gaming system, it says retro video games. If I'm gonna buy a retro game system, I want it to be like actual retro games that are like games from my childhood that are fun to play. But I mean, having said that, like I said, she got this basically for free as a present, and I guess we can return it. But let's open it up and see what it actually is. I'm really, there's got my big giant knife here, and I like to do a lot of things like this on the channel where I open up different things, different games. Like I said, this is a hardware device. It's unusual for me. Usually I open up software, older software that's at least like 20 years old or more. Sometimes PC games. Oops. I think usually PC games, but occasionally console games as well. So if you like that sort of thing, please subscribe and like these videos and share them and all that. This way you can be sure to get additional content. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit those notification buttons. Alright, so I got this thing open. Let's see what's inside. I assume I'm going to have to put batteries in, so I did prepare some batteries. Alright, so first of all, this is the box, and you can see there's actually these little magnets here. So for a $20 box, they did a nice job with the box, I must say, $20 product. And here's the user guide for 220 portable games. And actually connected to a TV as well, it says. So button functions. To say what the games are, no. It's just basically lots of different languages. And then we have the actual device here with a thing on the screen with a little sticker. So you can see you have some kind of game that looks like Puyo Puyo, whatever that is. Okay, so I took that off. There's a lot of sticky residue on the screen, which is not so good, but I'm sure there's a way to get that off. And then I got to put batteries in. All right, let's see. So how do you turn this thing on? There's brightness. Volume, it looks like. Start. Will that do it? No. Yeah, that's not the brightness. That's actually it's brightness and also the power. So there's two levels of brightness, I guess. Oh, that level turns on like the lighting for the buttons, like backlight for the buttons. That's pretty cool, actually. Oh, you can see that. It's not so noticeable in the video, but I can see it here. We'll leave that off. The screen itself looks like it's backlit regardless. So it says Family Sport 220 in 1. And let's see, start. I'll press the A button. So I have all these games here. Racing, swim, fencing, run, crazy moto, curling, ice hockey, fishing, trampoline. Let me try to plug this thing into the AV so you can actually see the games a little bit closer up. I suppose just looking at it through here. But I will say the sound quality is pretty nice. So at the bottom you see there's a AV out and auxiliary out. Not sure how that works, but the manual I'm sure will say. It doesn't come with a cable or anything like that. With a 2.5 millimeter to AV cable not included, plug the 2.5 millimeter of the cable to the port, and then plug it in. So it's like those RCA cables, I guess, but you gotta have the right adapter, which I don't. So let's see, boxing, trampoline, basketball, darts, bowling, table tennis, baseball, golf, tennis, minigame, education. Let's try that. Oh my gosh, uppercase letters, find the picture, find the shape. Wow, these are terrible games. And this is like out of the 220 games, like tons of them, 40 of them are from this education category. Let's see, Mini Fighter. It's like a really bad Street Fighter ripoff. Which I have no idea how to control, obviously. Oh, whoa. I guess that's how you jump. I mean, so like you could play this game, like, and it's, you know, if you don't know anything about gaming, you might actually enjoy playing something like this. But the problem is that if you do, like, why the hell would you want to play this as opposed to like a real fighting game? I don't know where they got this stuff from. As far as I can tell, it's just some. Do they make these up directly for this device, or do they find it on some website somewhere, or on some mobile device, or I don't know. It's really weird. But again, like, this is not something that I really want to play. I mean, the graphics are great, the sound is great, but the game itself is like some generic piece of garbage as opposed to a real, you know, game that someone put a lot of work into. And I don't know, not something that's bad. It might be a great undiscovered gem or something, but it's not something that I would want to play personally when there's so many other, you know, fighting games that I haven't played that are out there. I mean, here's an example of one of them, Fatal Fury 3, right? So why would I want to play this if I can play Fatal Fury 3 over here? So, I mean, basically, that's sort of what I would say about this. I mean, I guess it's nice for a $20 gift for, you know, some unsuspecting kid when you buy this at the drugstore. But really, I think there's a lot better gaming options out there for your gaming dollar if you're going to go buy some games. I'd rather buy a better game than the stuff that's on here. So anyway, that's a short review of this Go Gamer Portable. If you want to get something cheap, you know, for somebody, for a kid, go ahead and do that. But I'd probably recommend spending your dollar elsewhere. All right, I hope you found that interesting. Like I said, please, if you like this type of video and you like to see this type of thing, subscribe, like, share, and all that. And have a really great day, everybody.